What's up, guys? It is your boy Scott with King Queen Cichlids bringing you, that's right, another new video. Today's video, I'm gonna feed some of my fish, gonna take a look at some of my favorite fish in my fish room. Now, I have massive, large tanks. I don't have a lot of different fish. I have specified fish from the Amphilophus Parachromis family specifically, but I don't have a lot of fish. I just have big tanks with one fish or big tanks with pairs. But we're going to take a look at my top 3 favorite fish. Alright? Now, I just got finished telling you guys that I don't have a lot of fish to select from. I just have a lot of large tanks. But let me tell you, between walking through my fish room and walking through the fish room in the garage, trying to familiarize myself with all the fish that I have, I realized I have a wide variety of fish in cichlids. So this is going to be much tougher than I thought it was going to be, because I have cichlids from Trimax, Bleakereye, Pollini, Cubans, Argentas, Pure Size, Midases, Red Devils, Chanchos, Jaguars, Red Tiger Motos, the list goes on, Oscars, Angels. I have a much larger list of fish than I ever expected. Alright guys, I have walked through, picked out my favorite 3. Let's get this countdown started. We'll start with number 3. Do you guys know what number 3 is going to be? Come on! Now, my first fish, my Chancho. I absolutely love my Chancho. He hails from Central America. You can find him in the lakes of Lake Apoyo, which is a volcanic lake found in Nicaragua. These guys were just discovered in 1980. Now, I know a lot of fish, 1864, they were discovered. This guy, fairly recent, 1980s it was discovered. There you go, take some Tetra. That's right, little buddy. Loves this Tetra sticks. Definitely get some if you keep big boys. And if you don't want to feed live fish, which I advise you never to feed live fish, this is the large floating sticks alternative to live food. Even says it right there. Great for the fish. I love this fish. Why? Just personality wise, he follows me across the room. I got him spotlighted in this tank all by himself because he's just such a personality. Great fish. If you're into water pets, probably can't find anything better than the Amphilophus Chancho. I had this guy over 5 years and he's just outstanding. Next! I consider myself to be very lucky that I have a large fish room where I can just sit back, feed my fish, enjoy and observe all their different personalities, habits, and breeding skills and tendencies. There's nothing better in the hobby for me right now than to just sit back and kind of study their behavior and enjoy them. So on to the next fish. Do you guys know what number 2 is going to be? I do. Alright guys, my next favorite cichlid has to be the Parachromis Dovii. This guy is 22 inches long. He's in my 7-foot long tank. He is an absolute beast. You guys should remember this tank. This is the tank that I had my arowanas in. This will be the forever home for this guy. Now these guys get up to about 30 inches long. They are the 3rd largest cichlid in the world. The 3rd largest. The only 2 cichlids that are larger than the Parachromis Dovii would be the peacock bass, that is readily found in lots of lakes in the United States now because they're game fish, as well as the emperor cichlid found in Lake Titicaca. Emperor cichlids get over 3 feet long, so believe it or not, an African cichlid is actually the largest cichlid in the world. I find that kind of ironic. Anyway, this guy is absolutely awesome. I've had him, I'm gonna say 3 years possibly, and absolutely a pleasure to keep. Has lots of attitude, as you can see. And unfortunately he killed his female about a year ago, and now it's time for me to try to find a suitable partner for him. So I'll be calling Jeff, my buddy Jeff at Tangled Up in Cichlids, to see if he has a female I can get to put in there and keep him breeding, because he's an absolutely spectacular cichlid. And when you have a alpha male like this guy, you definitely want to breed them. But there's number 2, one of my favorite cichlids, the Parachromis Dovii, right? Right? That's right.
Alright guys, only one spot left. Do you know who's number 1? Take a guess.
No, I know a lot of you guys are probably shocked that I didn't pick my Cuban pair, but I didn't. They're not in my top 3. Maybe if they spawn for me, that'll get me to push them up higher in their chart. They're a strong number 4 pick, but we're not here for top 4. We're here for top 3. After failure trying to get them to spawn in the 75, I decided to put them in this 125, and hopefully they'll do something. I mean, again, they keep showing the signs that they want to do something, but then I have no fry. I don't know, guys. Back to the countdown. Now, my favorite fish of all time in my fish room is right behind me. That's right, some of you guessed it, the Jaguar Cichlid. Let's go take a look at him. Come on. Alright guys, so without doubt, my favorite cichlid in my fish room has to be the Jaguar Cichlid. They are my favorite. They've been in my hobby life every day. I can't even remember my fish room not having at least one Jaguar in it. Absolutely spectacular fish. You can even get these guys at Petco, PetSmart sometimes for as little as $5.99, $6, and they are going to become a staple in your fish room. Striking pattern, obviously based on the Jaguar. That's why they call it the Jaguar Cichlid. We'll get large, probably 20 inches for the male, probably 9 to 10 for the female. Highly intelligent, much like the Dovii, but in a smaller package. Spectacular parents. I mean, these guys have been a mated pair for years. They do go after each other when it's spawning time. If you can kind of see, he's got some damage to his front lip there where he's been lip locking. But that's what cichlids do. If I was a beginner, if I was to recommend a large cichlid to someone, it would be the Jaguar. They're hardy. They can live in a lot of different water conditions. They're good for beginners. They eat a wide variety of food, and their parenting skills are absolutely spectacular. Absolutely spectacular, right? Highly aggressive too. And just wait till some fryer in this tank and you'll see how aggressive they can get. Right now he's just kind of checking me out, checking the camera. He's not liking the light back here. But again, spectacular cichlid. Number 1, you're number 1, baby. Number 1. If there's one fish, one cichlid that I could recommend to someone, it would be the Jaguar. Let's take a closer look. Look at that guy. I mean, he's absolutely spectacular. What's not to love? What's not to like? And if you can see down here, his female is actually laying eggs as we speak. I mean, how cool is that? She is laying eggs as we speak. Sorry, I'm looking into the lens over here so I can see if you can see what I'm seeing, which is the female laying eggs. This is probably, my God, I've had these guys for years. It's probably their 1,000th spawn, and I'm not exaggerating when I say that. They spawn every other week. Spectacular fish. So, let's get this set up back right. Alright guys, that is it for my video. Did you pick right? Did you pick my top 3? I figured most of you guys probably got the Jaguar, and probably a lot of you got the Dovii. But did you get the Chancho? Did you put the Cubans? I mean, let's be honest, the Cubans could edge out the Chancho really soon. I mean, a good spawn, my first spawn, I'm gonna get super excited, and they're probably gonna launch up the chart. Maybe even as, no, they're not gonna be as high as a Jaguar. Let's not get crazy. But hope you guys enjoy this video. As I always say, stay safe, stay healthy, stay positive, and stay absolutely fishy. Thank you so much, guys, for joining King Queen Cichlids. We're back in the swing of things. You're gonna see more videos on a regular basis, and we're gonna be live streaming really soon. So hopefully you guys will hit that subscribe button if you haven't hit it already. And if you already subscribed, hopefully you guys will start getting in the routine of watching our videos on a more frequent basis. I'm seeing in my stats that I'm getting less than half of my subscribers actually watching my videos, and it appears that more newbies are watching my videos than subscribers. So hopefully you subscribers out there will take note that we're back and that we're excited about doing videos, and we have a focus about the Parachromis and Amphilophus family, as well as other South and Central American cichlids. And hopefully you guys will get enthused and want to put these spectacular fish in your fish tanks and fish room as well. Alright guys, talk to you next week. Have a great Thanksgiving. Peace!